crowd of Lex, as it's the lads of Pure fighting against the people who will just build yourself a new house. Interior designers are the opponents right now. And on the defending side, it is going to be Lex and his crew starting off, as the Axis forces are represented by Pure in this scenario. There we already have the entry. It is the Americans losing their first player, and the interior designers got to play with 4.
And we have Grego, the man, my personal favorite, up there. Also the parkour lord is known as jumping around on the roof there. Whoop, a lot of action there with the shotgun. Ruff is trying to hunt down his second prey. Being very, very fast, running around. Ooh, just gets around the corner. Really got caught off guard there. Okay, so things are starting to slow down. It is the one-man advantage for the Germans now. And they are going to plan them all. Oh, Ruff, look at that, just playing close. It's going to go. Oh, another one. Oh, Ruff, look at that. The sniper to perfection.
Yeah, it seems like we're having a little bit of a tighter matchup than as we had when we've seen Lex and his boys a little bit earlier. Greg, just around the corner to the right, where Ruff right now comes in with the shotgun. Noise has been made, and Grego should be aware what is up. As he has picked the bomb, he's down to just 16 points of health. And that brings the Thompson now in such a good state, where he just needs to do one body shot. He got the player. He's trying to go for the wall bang. Doesn't hit him in the end. The bomb is not going to be planted. The time is ticking low. And there he has to pick back. He moves around. And he's not getting followed at that point of time, as the plant still has not been made. It's Grego hearing it once more. Going for the aggression. Staying silent. Tries to fake it through. The plant will happen either way. 45 seconds till that thing that detonates. And detonates is the word I was looking for. And there he finds him. Ruff. He also loses his card right now, as there's another advantage going for the side of interior. And as we have it, operator card gained, and Manor House number V2 goes in the start in the favor of Lex and his team.
Yep, my boy Grego doing the work. So this is going to be interesting, because you know, as you mentioned, both of these teams won in very, very dominant fashion. So I think now we will really get the answer to my question whether this this game does heavily favor the defensive team. Both of these teams, I think, will be capable of shutting the other team down if that's the case. So yeah.
As we see, the attacking side picks up the one sniper rifle with Troy as he brings to Springfield in the game. The grenade directly lands in front of the face of Grego, doesn't take him down. As now his shots need to be point blank accurate, but he's getting pinned. As he certainly loses HP down to 60. He's not able to hold the angle towards second mid anymore.
Ooh. Continuing to follow Grego and his mates, who have gotten themselves a 2-minute advantage. Oh, Grego's fast, but he whiffed that shot, so Blue's going to find the frag instead. Blue now. A lot of action, just fully focused on his crosshairs. Just going to go for a quick reload now. Man, I
see the Axis side is still in favor, so time is ticking low for them though.
I just love this game when everything goes fast and then suddenly everything stops, becomes dead silent. We just wait for the next move. So
interior designers moving over to the side of A, going into the cow house, making a lot of noise over long, and they still need to do something. The smoke blocks them off. And Lex is 100% ready that the aggression comes as their Spurks pick up a double. Troy and Blue are falling. And Aeroblon, he's the last one to find that bomb being planted, but 10 seconds make it impossible.
Ooh, the flex there. Okay, well that is the end of the round, by the way, and no saved weapons for the allies this time either.
Take a look at that real quick, because the device is really important. We're missing that out all the time. We see 2 times a shotgun onto Spurks as well as Fox Rocks we're having for Pure. All the interior designers, they're going for a very similar setup, very aggressive. And you know, this map, Manor House V2, it gives us many close range options, as you have the house and all the other options where close angles a shotgun is made for.
Yeah, we've seen the shotgun. It's probably been the gun. The most, the greatest play we've seen today. Yeah, the quad kill there. Huron's back, but yeah, the shotguns are going to fight each other. Ruff's going to win the first battle against Burks. Grego taking his SMG, just running around quickly and fiercely, taking it down. 2 kills. Lex finding 1 as well. So a massive advantage now. Only Ruff
has he spotted
surviving.
him?
Yeah, with the shotgun not being appropriate for longer range, he's going to go for the pistol, and the pistol is not going to deal enough damage. So very, very convincing 1 round there for Lex and Co.
Yeah, Lex and Co. right now, as we see, it's Pure bringing themselves up to once more. Classic Bear, STG ×2, the shotgun onto one of the players as well. Foxrock's rocking that. And there it means that this is on the right direction so far. They're picking up the cards left, right, and center, giving them a good start. And Lex, as you have seen right now, he holds himself close, doesn't want to find aggression there. Troy wants to come through. And they're really quick right now. Take a look at the attacking side. They're already making their way onto the A.
Oh wow, Lex taking tagged down to 30 HP by that nade, but he's still finding to frag.
Oh,
no
Fox
matter.
Rocks.
Oh my god, Troy. Sky alive, let's see, can we find Troy? Yep, there he is.
And a tiny detail here, Troy does not pick up the card for the simple reason that the opponent will realize, though they're quite aware where he is, that he's just coming around the corner and picking it up. They got a more estimated position by then, and so you're given pretty much the information away. Something you logically don't want to have, but Troy against Lex as well as Grego, the STG 44 pointed in the possible direction, but he makes it possible to have the 1 versus 1. Grego. And we talked about Zarx about this. If you take a look at his profile picture, I think he's the Cloud9 player from Overwatch, if I'm not totally wrong.
Love our producer giving us.
Yeah, so classic Zarx. Classic Zarx.
Yeah, but there's one guy that you don't want to face in this 1v1, and that's definitely Grego. Grego has pulled up a lot of clutches. And so far, oh, there is Botim. He is going to win this 1v1 battle as well for his team, which puts his team on 4 rounds. So a very, very good start to this game for Pure. Yeah, not as even as we predicted it to be, but of course they are on the favorable side. So this might as well, when we switch sides, will prove our hypothesis that this is a game that favors the defensive players. Yeah.
The thing is, Gregor actually was also a Counter-Strike player back in the day. And he used to play at winout.net. He played at Cloud9, a little bit of Overwatch. And now, it seems like he switched game again. Battalion is his cup of tea.
Overall, a great gamer then.
Yeah,
just switching
overall,
games, still going on pretty much pro. FPS god.
Yeah, FPS god. I mean, Overwatch, if you ever watch it, is extremely fast-paced as well. So I think he's feeling quite comfortable and pretty much like home, just with a World War II setting, and not the perks and everything, but you get the idea. The MP40 strikes, though. Foxrock's finding one. Not interested in grabbing the card, as there could be just a player around the corner. He got the kind of right ideas. Arblon is to his left. The smoke is onto Stanny. Lex has both of the grenades. Not helping out his teammate there. Oh, there. Just jumps around. No disrespect.
Okay, Troy now trying to get a bomb down. It is not Grego this time, but Lex. I would say that Lex is an equally lethal opponent to face in a 1v1. And this time as well, the 1v1 will go in favor of Pure.
Take a look how
They're just screwing around, picking up the cards now, trying to get themselves the biggest advantage they've had. So, yeah, bomb's going to be defused. So let's take a look at the cards now to see how much of an advantage they actually get by doing this.
I think he picked up 2 sniper cards just this single round, so they should be really, really good and have a good buffer with that. And the side of Pure has 6 sniper cards, so a hell lot. Nothing really with the Pathfinder, the classic rifles, well, heavy, okay distributed. Operations is there 4 times, but when you take a look over, it's not looking good at all for the side of the interior designers. And before we continue casting, you know, we usually don't read chat, right? It's a little bit of a distraction, but there's a guy called Vigor FPS who's right now in the middle of the sea in the Pacific Ocean, who's serving at the US Navy and watching this tournament. And I think that's actually hella cool.
That's pretty cool.
That is really pretty cool.
I mean, these are...
These are the real fans.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I feel like these like Call of Duty or these games attract a lot more adults or like the real traditional like long-time FPS players, while CS is more for 12-year-olds.
Talking about the fans and everything, we've missed out. Stanny doing a really good frag there. The bomb is going to defuse. This is so hella quick right now.
Yeah, no one we won this round. I mean, this one was won easily by Pure, and that's 6-0. I mean, come on, we're in the semi-finals now, are we? I think we are. Should be. We're in the quarterfinals, okay. We always mess that up. So we're in the quarterfinals still. These teams have had to fight their way to get here. And, you know, Pure's opponents, they have won 2 games. The last one we watched, they won pretty convincingly, and now it's 6-0. So, I mean, if the good teams in this tournament are getting completely wrecked by Pure, I mean, how good are they then? That's the question. Whoops, Danny could have given his team another early.
There's
Grego,
Grego,
this time. Oh, Grego, yeah.
Perfectly done. This is so nice.
Jesus Christ, Grego.
It's working out so good right now for the side of Pure. As I've read in the chat, one guy was saying, you know, I wish there would be a bit of better competition for the side of Lex and his team. Because right now Ruff finds one of them though. Stoney and Greg are on their own. 2 more to find, Blue and Troy. As they got themselves the bomb down. There's not the bullet in the chamber as Staney now needs to switch over. The aggression needs to be happening. This could be the first one for their site. There's the whiff, the shot not on. Staney has to come in. Only the shotgun he is in. And
There's
Troy, he's picking it up.
Yeah, I guess it's pre-fire fails. Grego got a bit overly aggressive there. So that's the first round for the Allies. Great for them. Hopefully that's the first of many to come. Because of course we'd like, we never had like a really close games. Of course we'd like that. And the more rounds that the Allies now pick up, or the more even the first half is, the more proof we'll get, when, or the more rounds will be played when they switch side. Because we wanna see how C-decided this game is, or how defensive sided. It'll be interesting. Grego goes for a very aggressive play. Gets tagged down by 30, but Blue doesn't manage to kill him this time.
It might be just one of those rounds where you just somehow get yourself into it and secure the first point, but in the end get shut down. On the other side, right, and he finds Stanny though. Lex gets the refrag onto Troy, putting it in a favorable situation. What does he say? Something about the new version where it can actually spawn in win. I don't know what he says. Something about the new version of this map. But anyway, we're having it. Bad advantage is for Pure. 50 more seconds on the clock as it gets a little bit tricky for the interior designers who so far didn't do a beautiful job.
Okay, so let's look at Raiden here. Is just is all by himself. Picked up the car now. Could whoop. Never mind. Did he just switch guns? Okay, he just switched guns to. And it's working. Can it work? Oh no! There's a bullet. Oh, that's just tough. I mean, Spurs whiffs a few for a shot, and shotgun takes quite a while to reload. But wow, his enemy running out of bullets there was what he needed, so he gets the round for his team in the end, and that's not the outcome that the Allies would have hoped for, of course.
And logically, before we finish off, feel free to follow the channel of Wisefrag, because those are weeklies, and weeklies, that kind of means that you logically have tournaments on a regular basis where you and your team can beat and try to win something. As it's getting more and more, it's getting better and better. We're at the beginning of the competitive scene for Battalion 9044, and it's up and rising. As right now, the first place gets 5 war chests per player. More and more is to come. Can you imagine in a few months we could see real prize pools or maybe even big kind of equipment prizes?
Ooh la la.
I would be down for that. But I'm not
Definitely.
good. I'm not good at this game. I'm way too slow for it.
Yeah, so caster prices would be good.
Caster prizes would be deserved.
Caster tournaments will be
Caster
skin
tournaments, everyone is shit anyway.
prize. Amazing. I mean, that's why we are casters in the end, because we're
Yeah.
shit at the game. So
Yes,
we
yes.
we get the cast. Classic.
100%.
Okay. Anyway, oh, that 4v3 just turned to 3v2 now in favor of the Axis. Already have 7 rounds on the board. They are suffering time pressure though. You have to get close to one of the sites preferably soon.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, bomb was planted, but boy, just against the bomb, he gets killed.
Yeah, no chance.
Yeah, Airblon killed shortly after, and it'll be 8-1. And I fear that if this continues, we will not be able to see. We will not be able to see many rounds on the CT side for the other team. That's just a rough, basically. 8-1. Come on. Too easy, and I feel like they have their Lex and the guys, they have their sort of strats which they're sticking to on the CT side, on the Axis side at least, where they have Battalion always having the sniper taking the positions, and then they have they don't let them mix around too much with the guns. They usually stick to standing playing the sniper, while other teams just pick it up a little bit when they feel like it.
Lex though, here with the pre-fire through the wall, tries to players left, right, and sentry, gets a little bit of damage. Troy, who's down to 15. And does he have that grenade already set? He does! Lex with a nice frag onto blue, and Foxrox wants to go aggressive, finds the first, jumps around, doesn't get the second. But the strats from the side of Lex and his team are so much on point, as he knows all the grenades, smokes, and pre-fire angles so well already. We're 1 week in this game. It released last week, I think 9 days ago, officially, the early access, and take a look at that already.
Boop, boop. It's Troy. It's Troy again. And around.
Gotta retrieve that bomb as well. At least picks up a card.
Oh.
Oh?
Oh, you actually got that.
And Sprix,
Right.
that shouldn't
Well,
have happened.
That's a fake plant. Like it. Gregor comes closer, but yeah, okay, now Greg comes real close when he gets the bomb.
Oh, look at the wall bang.
The wall bangs. They work out so good,
There you
and there
go.
Gregor gets a frag. I mean, that's rough. The first bomb plant just notified Gregor of his position, and then when he actually stuck it, I mean, that could have been another fake plant, but he actually decided to stick it there. So Gregor sees the opportunity, got the frag. That's 9-1. And the score could have looked a lot differently, because we've had quite a few 1v1s here. So, if the 1v1 would have gone differently.
Take a look at the card still.
Yep. Oh.
Not so favorable. A big buffer and a big amount of cards that are left on the side of Pure. A good bunch left. Can use it as often as they can. And Grego and his team are just very dominant throughout this tournament so far. We've experienced our first game casting was a 13-0. I think you can't really say that on a regular basis.
Okay, well, this is our first tournament. We can go with that.
Yeah.
Already
I
feel
think-
a lot more comfortable, though.
What are you saying?
Already feel a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, it's getting a little better.
Like
I mean,
you sort of get used to saying non-Counter Strike.
non-Counter-Strike
words.
things. Yeah.
Exactly. That feels a lot better now. The first game was tremendous. Awful.
Anyway.
Yeah. Either way. Whoop! Blue getting tied up there in the window. Could be the princess tower of the apartments there.
That hurts a lot to see, though, because it was the side of Lex being down 3-5. And now we're suddenly in 2v2 and
Oh
back
my
in a
God.
1v2. As Pure's taking the control over as they were down only by 3, is it somehow now only down to Rough again. And if they play it together as Lux as well as Fox do, There's not even an issue. They're in double digits already, Lucas. And this is now the
Oh,
upcoming
boy.
last round of this half, where they're so close
10-1.
to victory.
Yeah, it's just everything's just going incredibly fast. Can't seem to get up the scoreboard. Haven't checked it in a while, so it would be interesting to see exactly how well the players are doing. I mean, I would suspect who the top fraggers are, but
Grego is 14-6.
here we go. Yeah, good, just got it up. Grego, my man, in the top, followed by well, a lot of the players. It's only Stanny with a sniper haven't managed to get that many kills. But of course, he doesn't need to. He doesn't need to. He can chill out because teammates are doing a good job for him.
That was it? We just... You just talked about Grego and the round is entirely over somehow.
Okay.
That's
that went fast.
Alright, it's not really fast.
Okay, well now I am afraid that we would perhaps not get too many rounds here to prove our hypothesis, but we'll see if now on the side switch, Aaron Blue, Rough Troy, and Roydan can come back. Can do better work now when they are the defenders.
And the thing is, this is the start of this competitive scene. Give it a few months, maybe even a year. I think we're going to reach a good level with this. It's a good alternative to Counter-Strike to watch, as it is still, though, in a first-person shooter, it has a different kind of playstyle to it.
Interesting. 3v3. Blue's just jumping around there with his little sniper. Right on the rough, playing a lot closer. Right, just going to find one of those frags. So 3v2. That is good. This is what they need because they can't afford losing any rounds at all. Burks and Lex, though, you can never count them out. One might have a disadvantage. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see how Lex handles Sniper here. Close range, because he will have to get closer. Oh, got some pistol shots trying to bait out the reaction.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's smart. And he's going to get it as well.
Unbelievable.
I mean, we haven't seen many high IQ plays in this game, but you know that.
There we go, 200.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Gotta go for 150. But
the thing is,
good.
How's the thought process? You know, you hear pistol shots. Why would you peek then?
Yeah.
Where's the logic behind
nobody
it?
would shoot. I mean, you know that your teammate is far away, so there is no reason for him to shoot just blindly. When you don't have a sniper, if you had a sniper, okay, then I'd understand if you'd peek towards the pistol shots. But with a normal gun, it just doesn't make sense, basically.
Yeah.
So now, of course, Lex and Spokes, they've turned their...
Incredible.
Oh my god.
This is so unbelievable. And as they make it work, I say petition to make the round timer bigger. Lex is a little bit joking right here, but in the end, that's so hella good right now. Side of Lex. Oh, we saw actually. Oh, that was the time was running out. Ah, this is the reason why he said it. Just didn't realize for a second. I thought there was a bug, but that's the reason why they lost.
That's a good shot. The Axis was wasting all their nades first. Dying to Lex, dying to Spokes as well. It's a 2-man advantage. Lex has good control of the situation. Let's see, it's only Troy and Ruff left, so you can get them. Ruff is there with a shotgun. He can deal immense damage if I'd walk through that door. Troy, on the other hand, is playing on the completely opposite side of the map with this little gun, wherever that was. He's dead, anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, Ruff's going to find one, but 1v3 with a shotgun now. They know where he is. They can just go to the other side. And he's pretty much dead.
Yeah, it's just about all doing it together, right? You should not do the mistake to even consider to play him 1v1 the entire time, because 1 versus 1 would just hurt you so much. And Ruff, as he makes a lot of steps and a lot of noise, he doesn't even have the bomb. Foxtrux, what is he doing? What is this idea? He even has the right angle on him. And suddenly it's a 12. Just 1 more to go.
Yep. So this is the quarterfinals, of course, and as we're getting closer to the final, I wonder how fast will things play out? Will Pure ever face proper opposition.
Yeah.
Will they face a challenge? I don't know. Guess we'll find out eventually. There, Airborne gets revenge on Lex finally. We'll have killed him there quite a few times with the sniper. A good advantage. Blue sitting there. Oh, Blue, great shot with that car. Oh, Blue with this. No, fails the second one. It's Grego instead. The jumping maniac finds that halfway in the air. Troy. I think it's Stanny, who hasn't been able to do much this game. Burks and Grego now left alive. They're both healing up. And with Grego alive, you never know what's going to happen. Grego finds his second there. I mean, I wonder when are we going to find our first ace? Could it be soon? Grego with 3 kills now makes it a 2v2. Following Grego now as he's running through trenches
They're
here.
rough.
It's not going to be an ace, fortunately. Spooks helps Grego out there, but there Grego peeks Grego. He's going to whiff that shot's not fast enough. But they are aware of Ruff's positions. It's going to be very, very tough to work from here. Bombs being planted.
And it's pretty much over at that point in time. Ruff has to take down 2 and defuse that bomb. Grego is able to take himself in a really good position and just wait it out. Same should go for Spurks, and as Ruff is making his way on to that A site. He might just get that, but not even. 13-2, easy swipe and cleanup from Pure, who are now just advanced to the semifinal.
Yep.